Build Back Better, that plan's coming your way. The president is scheduled to continue to stump for those plans, and among that plan is money for climate change, also tax incentives for electric cars. Are you a supporter of this plan?
I'm absolutely opposed to this wild, reckless tax and spending spree. This bill's price tag is estimated to really be close to $4 or even $5 trillion. This is a massive social reengineering bill. And I'll tell you, for folks back home in Montana, they're very concerned about the gas price. I'd like to see Secretary Buttigieg go out to Montana and tell Montanans, well, you don't have to worry about gas prices. Just go buy an electric vehicle. That is such an arrogant position to take from this administration, as real hardworking families across this country are being harmed by the inflation that's been ignited by this administration.
And just to hone in on exactly what you're saying here, just to point this out, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg stressed in a recent interview that we just saw that families who buy electric vehicles never have to worry about gas prices again. But the fact of the matter is this: electric vehicles in the United States, they account for a little more than 1% of the 276 million vehicles in the United States. Is Pete out of touch?
The only people that can buy electric vehicles tends to be the wealthy elite. I mean, this is the craziness about this administration. And by the way, that massive tax and spending bill that Biden's proposing, contained within that is a massive tax cut to coastal elites. So it's ironic that these wealthy liberals who are donating to Biden and this administration, they're screaming for a tax cut. And so they're going to provide a tax cut to the wealthy elites. They're going to provide tax incentives to buy electric vehicles to the most wealthy. But the middle class, hardworking American people, they can't afford these electric vehicles. And they're stuck with these high gas prices because Biden's killed the Keystone Pipeline. He's given Putin a green light in the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline. And he's stopping leases for oil and gas exploration in this country on federal lands. That's what Biden has done. That's driving up fuel prices and making us more dependent on OPEC.
Yeah, not to mention, where's all the electricity coming from? That's yet another walkthrough, that a problem that you would walk through at some point. Let me get to the reason why you're here. This is such a controversial subject. I know you're a passionate founder and chair of the Pro-Life Caucus. I want to know how significant to you this abortion case being heard at the Supreme Court tomorrow, Mississippi banning abortions after 15 weeks. Finally, the Supreme Court is hearing one of these arguments. A major day Wednesday. What does that mean to you? What do you expect?
Yeah, it's a big deal. We're parents of 4 children. My wife and I just celebrated 35 years of marriage. We're grandparents of 2. Our daughter's expecting a new baby, in fact, this coming weekend. Our founding fathers had it right when they said life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You know, you can't have liberty and the pursuit of happiness without first having this fundamental right to life. The Supreme Court has a chance to right a historic injustice, and that's the Roe versus Wade decision from 1973, 48 years ago. If you go Google, take your smartphone out, Google 15-week baby, 15-week baby, and look at the images that come up. You'll see that these 15-week-old babies, they are amazing, beautiful little babies. This Mississippi case says you can't have a late-term abortion. It protects life at 15 weeks and beyond. The laws must catch up with the science. Our laws are antiquated. They're 48 years old. Technology shows us these little babies are fully formed at 15 weeks, and we've got to return the power back to the states. So what will happen here, if the Supreme Court, which will hear the arguments tomorrow, overturns Roe v. Wade, it returns the power back to the states. 80% of the American people oppose abortion after 3 months. The United States is a global outlier when it comes to abortion. We are one of 7 nations, including China and North Korea, that allow late-term abortions. Think about that. The U.S. is in the same category as China and North Korea, just one of 7 nations that still allows late-term abortions. So this will do 2 things then if we get Roe v. Wade flipped over. One, it will return this issue back to the states. Allow the states to decide. They're closer to the people. And number 2, it's going to allow the laws to catch up with the science, a 48-year-old decision from the Supreme Court. So this is a pivotal point in history, and I believe we need to honor and protect all life. And these little babies in the womb need to have a voice on Capitol Hill and the Supreme Court, and we pray that'll be the case tomorrow.
All right, we'll find out. We'll stay on top of it. Senator Steve Daines joining us live. Senator, good to see you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.